Hey guys, welcome back. This is Ranjan Sharma, and in this video I'm going to show you that how can we create a video calling app with just 10 to 15 lines of code, and you don't have to create everything from the scratch. Okay, so for creating this video call app we will use ZEGOCLOUD Video Calling UI Kit, okay, which offers us a lot of predefined coding, so you don't have to do everything from the scratch. So let me show you the demo that how exactly it is going to look. So first of all we will enter the username, which is going to be Rajan, and in the emulator I will enter username, which is Rahul. Okay, and now the call ID will be 12345, and the same ID I will give in the device also. And after that, when I will click on the start call, now you can see that the call is started successfully, and now you can see that call is happening. Okay guys, so this is I'm going to show you in the tutorial that how can we create a video calling app, okay, using ZEGOCLOUD UI Kit of video calling and audio calling. Okay guys, so without wasting time, let's start. And guys, with video calling and audio call, ZegoCloud also offers so many solutions for your software. Like you can see all the products here, and that you can use for your project, video calling app, cloud recording, AI effects. This AI effects can be a super cool functionality for your software because AI is a trending technology, and almost every big tech firm is integrating AI features inside the software. So if you want to start with AI, so you can use ZegoCloud also. Live streaming, in-app chat, digital human, everything is provided by ZegoCloud. Okay guys, so very first of all we will start with the signing up, okay, and then I will show you how can we create a total app from the scratch. So without wasting time, let's start. Creating ZegoCloud account, what you have to do is you have to simply open your browser and then search for ZegoCloud, and the first website that you will see, click on it, and then you will see the website of ZegoCloud and all the services that they are providing. Okay, so for now we will skip to the sign up part, and after that we will see all these features step by step. So simply click on this sign up, and here you can see that all the information that ZegoCloud is asking for. Simply create your account, so enter name and select country. So the country will be India, and then work email, it should be Rajan Sharma 669 @gmail.com. Okay, verification code, simply make sure your email is correct, Rajan Sharma 669 @gmail.com. Get code, and now please click on object that does not repeat. uh, Please click on object that does not repeat. Now verification is done, so I have to wait for the verification code. And I have received the verification code in my mobile, and the code is 779065, and then I have to set a password. So password will be, I have given the password. I have read and agreed to ZegoCloud terms of service and privacy policy. After that, click on start your free trial and wait for successful account creation. So guys, you can see that after creating your account you will see a dashboard like this, and here it will ask for some more information. So company name is Sharma IT Services, and company's website www.rajansharma.com, and job title is you can say for now student will be fine, industry IT service and technology, phone number. After entering all the details, now you can see benefit movements. We credit your account with the following benefits, like 10,000 minutes expires on this date, in-app chat, join the community. All these things are free. Simply click on go to dashboard. So after entering all the required details, now you're capable to proceed. Okay guys, and now you can see that this dashboard is visible to you on the screen, and here you can see your free trial, and when it will expire. It will expire on 9/20/2024. Okay, so now very first of all you have to open your Android Studio, and now we are creating a very new app from the scratch. So click on this new project, and I will select this empty activity, then next, then this application name will be video call Zego, and here I will go with Groovy DSL. Okay, and you can see all the information like this. Language will be Java, minimum SDK 24, and then finish. And you have to wait until the project is created successfully. So guys, now you can see that the creation of Android app is successfully done. So now you can go back to the ZEGOCLOUD console, and simply click on create your first project, and then here you have to select the use case for your app. So we will go with the voice call and video call, and then after that simply scroll to down, click on this next, and here you have to simply enter the name. So we will create a name, video call app. Okay, and it must be 2 to 20 characters, consist of Chinese, English and numbers. Now it's okay. Video call app, and now we will simply select UIkits embedded interactive scenario with 10 line of code. So basically use our scenario based pre-built SDK to make apps for early testing, build MVPs and even go live in 30 minutes, reducing investment risk and allowing you to focus on core business. So as I have already explained you that ZEGOCLOUD is very useful for creating and deploying the software in very less interval of time. Okay, so we will proceed with the UIkits, and other domains are also available like React Native, Flutter, Web, iOS, Android. So we will work with the Android. Click on this start with UIkits, and you have to wait until your project is successfully created so we can proceed. And some other information like app ID, app sign in information is also available when this project will be created successfully, so you can use that uh, for creating a project. So guys, now you can see that project is created successfully. So start building your app, and now you can see that you will see a dashboard like this. So we will go with the Android because we are working on Android. Okay, so after selecting Android, here you can see the UI configuration. Okay, and all the information like this. Simply save, and you can see that other information here like one-on-one call or group call. So we will simply proceed with the one-on-one call for now. Okay, and then start and save integration. And you can see that we have received a mail that video call app has been created successfully. Click here to start integrating. So we are already doing it, so don't worry. So right now, after that, you can see the two information, or you can say two important things that you will need to create video calling and audio calling application is this app ID and this app sign in. I will not show you these these values, but you will see it when you will do the project creation. Okay, so after creating a project, you will be able to see this information. Okay, so you have to simply click on the quick start, and when you click on it quick start, so you will see a video which you can see for more information and for more proper guidance. But in this video I will already showing you that what you have to do in order to achieve it. Okay, so very first of all, Android Cradle plugin is 7.1.0 or later. Okay, so you can go with this code, and if it is earlier than 7.1.0, then you can do this. Okay, but we are already using later than 7.1.0, so we will go with this thing. Okay, so you have to simply open your Android project, then settings.gradle, and now here you can see that all the information that you have seen you have to add here. So simply open this and copy Google Maven Central, copy these two URLs, Control plus C, go back in Android Studio. So you can see that Google and Maven Central is already added. All you have to do is you have to add these two lines, and dependency resolution, repositories modes that fail on project repo, and the same thing here, fail on project repos. We have to add only these two lines. Rest of the thing is added. So you can see that my Android Gradle version is 8.1.1 and Gradle version is 8.0. So basically we are later than 7.1.0. That's why we are using this. Okay, and you have to open your settings.gradle and simply add these two URL. After that, you can simply click on this sync now and wait for until the successful, I mean the sync is successful. Okay, so we can proceed. So now you can see that sync is successful and we have not received any error till now. So you have to simply go back to the console, and after the successful sync, you have to add a dependency which is here. So you have to simply copy it, Control plus C, go back in your Android Studio, open your module level Gradle, and then simply paste it here like this. Then click on sync now, and then wait for a successful sync without facing any error. And you can see the information that all the values, or you can say SDK, that we need will be installed automatically. And you have to wait for a few minutes. Depends on your internet connection that how long it will take to download all the SDK of ZEGOCLOUD Prebuilt UI. And this, using ZEGOCLOUD is really good for developers because it saves a lot of time and you can create modern features within just very less line of code. And managing and maintaining is also simple because if you will go to create all these things with from scratch, so you have to write a lot of lines of code, and the managing everything is very super expensive and time consuming. So now you can see that Gradle sync is successfully done. So now you can go back to this, and after that simply you can see that user ID and call ID can only contain numbers, letters and underlines. Okay, number, letters and underlines. So make sure you only pass numbers, letters and underlines. Do not pass any special characters or kind of value which is not applicable. Okay, and users can join the call with same call ID, can talk to each other. So only if two users have same call ID, then only they are capable of talking to each other. Otherwise their call will be connected, but there will be no other user because the call ID is not matching. Okay, so you need to make sure call ID should match, and user ID and call ID only contain number, letter and underlines. Okay guys, now so simply you can see that go back to your Android app, and here inside this main activity, you can see the project which is hello world. So we will delete this text view, and yeah, simply open this Java part and add call fragment, and then copy this code. Now you have to click on Alt plus Enter, so it will automatically take all the data. And this is the code for activity XML. Simply Control plus C, go back and open your activity main.xml, Control plus A, Control plus V, and now the error is gone. And here you have to pass the values that you will go get from your admin console. App ID, I will not show this, and then app sign in. And make sure this app sign in should be string. I mean, if you will not keep it in string format, then it will not work. It will show like an error. Okay, so here for username, I will simply pass Rajan, User ID should be same 12345, and call ID should be same 12345. Okay, now after that we will run the application and see that what exactly we are getting. So I will run the app in my mobile. So just let me connect wireless debugging, and now I'm scanning the QR in my phone. So if you have more than 11, or you can say if you have Android 11 or later version, so you can do Android debugging without USB cable. So now you can see that wireless debugging is successfully connected, and now I can run the app in my phone. If you want to see that how can you do wireless debugging, so I have a dedicated video for that, so you can click on the link in description and also in the I button, so you can watch that video also. So guys, now you can see the error that we have received is basically it is showing that you should use against version 34 or later. AF is currently compiled against 33 and for example 34. Recommended action: update this project to use a newer compile SDK at least 34. So if you face this error, so what you have to do is you have to open your Gradle and simply make it 34, and here also make it 34, and then simply sync now. So guys, now I'm showing you all these steps, one by one, because I don't want you guys to face any problem. Like now you can see that I have received this error 34, so you can also receive it. So that's why we are checking all the steps very carefully. And now if I will run the application, so let's see if we receive any error again or not. I'm waiting in my phone. So the app is launched successfully in my phone, you can see, and you have to simply while using the app. And now guys, you can see that I am the only person. So guys, now you can see that I'm the only person in the room, because I have only installed this APK in a single phone. Okay, so when you will do it with two mobiles, you will be able to see this video calling. Okay, so I will show this that part also. For now I will cut the call, and then the app is closed. Okay guys, so now let's say for example that if you want to create this for two people, so how can we achieve it is simply you have to very first of all create another activity, and I will go with this activity which should be empty views activity, and simply give two, and then so I would like to take the code of this control plus C. I will go back in the main activity, and then I will make it main activity. So I have shown you the demo that how exactly it will look when you will run it for the very first time without making any customizations. So now we will work on how can we make this call between two devices. So very first of all, we need two unique values. The first one is the username, and second one is call ID. Okay, this user ID, sorry, this user ID and username. Okay, so this call ID should be same in order to make two people in a same call. Okay, so this value should be same. Okay, and this user ID and username we can customize it as per our choice. Okay, so basically now we will take two details from the user. First one is username and another one is user ID, or you can, sorry, call ID. Okay, because we will keep username and user ID same. For now we will keep it same, so it will be easy for you guys to understand. Okay, and then I will simply make this one linear layout, and then I will pass orientation, that will be vertical. So it will save our time, and simply I will give edit text, which should be um, wrap content, wrap content, then int username id uname et, then text color should be black, text size 20 sp, then close it, and which should be, I guess, 200 dp will be fine. Okay, now after that simply control plus D. क्या पटक रहा है यार, एक बार देख लो उसको. And like you can say call et and call id. Okay guys, so here I will give gravity center, and then okay, gravity center, and then a button for joining the call. Okay, which should be 200 dp, then height ref content, and text should be start call. Okay, and then id start call btn, then close it. And in addition you can give some margin top. So basically it's not a UI tutorial, so for now it is good. Okay, so now you can see that we have created basic attributes in the screen. So now in the main activity you have to simply declare the variables like to edit text, name et, and then call id et, and then button start call btn, start call btn, and then inside this on create you have to give the reference, which should be name et equals to find view by id r dot id dot uname et, and then simply make it call id et, then call et, and then one more thing which should be start call btn equals to find view by id r dot id dot start call btn, and then so if you will see this red line, so click on this red bulb, and then now the error is gone. Okay guys, so now we have given 3 attributes extra, and then after giving that I have given its reference. Okay, so when user will click on the start call btn dot set on click listener, new view on click listener. So if user will click on it, so what we will do is we will simply take two values from user, which should be string username equals to uname name et dot get text dot toString dot trim, and then another string will be call id equals to call id et dot get text dot toString dot trim. Okay, and now after taking these two information we will simply create add call fragment. We will call this parameter method add call fragment. So remove it from here and pass these two parameters here like this, username and call id, and after this you have to add these parameters here as well. Simply pass a string username and then string call id. Okay, now the error is gone. So instead of this call id we can simply see we will use username for user id and username for both these things, and this call id we will take by user. Okay guys, so for now you can simply comment it, and instead of this user id you have to pass username, and this username should be username. Okay, so make sure that for this user id and username we are only using same value, which is username. Okay, if you want, if you have a different user id, so you can go with that, but for now for this demo I will use same value and this call id. Okay, and now for this fragment container part, what you have to do is simply go back to your UIKit website, and you have to copy this part of code. Okay, only do not copy this XML version 1.0, only copy this constant layout part of code. Go back your project, open activity main.xml, and here you can see that you have to paste that code like this. Okay, so you can see on the screen that Android X fragment container constant layout, and here you can see that. Okay, and simply putting it, so you can see that you have to add this part of code just after this button that we are using for the joining the call. Okay guys, so this is how our UI will look, and now you can see that this username and call ID edit text is now showing at the bottom, I mean top of the screen. So after adding this part of code, simply go back to your main activity.java, simply declare all the variables, like you can see that edit text name et, and also you have to increase one more constant layout which is cl, and after that give its reference like this. Okay, and then when user will simply turn on the call, so we will make this cl visible. Okay, and the name et, call id et, and start btn call, we will simply make it gone. So you have to add these 4 lines of code. Okay, and it's not very complicated, it's a very simple thing. And then you have to simply pass the parameter username, call id, and then this fragment container will work fine. Okay, and you have to comment these 3 lines, and after doing this part of code, now when you will run the application, so you will see that you can simply make a call. Okay, so I will show you the output, just a minute. Now I will run the application in my physical device and in my emulator. So I will simply run it and wait for the output. We'll enter the name Rajan, and call ID will be 12345. Make sure this call ID should be same. Username can be different, but call ID should be same. In this username, I will pass Rahul, and in the call ID, I will pass 12345. It is the same ID that I'm using in my physical device as well. So now I will click on the start call from both the devices, and after clicking on start call, now you can see that the call is started successfully, and here you can see that it is working pretty fine. Okay, you can see all the controls on the screen, like you can see that it is working pretty good. Okay, so you can see that this video calling is working absolutely fine, and you can see the username also, Rahul and Rajan, at the top right bottom of the screen. Okay guys, so now you can see that this video calling functionality is working absolutely fine. You can see my hand, and yeah, so you can see that the quality is also good. Okay, and so now you can see that the video calling is working absolutely fine. So yeah, so now we will go with other features of ZEGOCLOUD. So here you can see the products like video calling, voice calling, live streaming, AI effects, cloud recording, digital human, superboard, where you can create the collaboration by adding an online whiteboard. Okay, where you and your co-workers can show the kind of graphics and design on the screen in real time. Okay, in-app chat. So there are so many functionalities, and you can say predefined SDK is provided by ZEGOCLOUD that you can use for your application, for your software development. And it's not limited, like you can only go with the Android. It have other, you know, platform SDKs like Flutter, like iOS, web. Okay, and so many interesting features are provided by ZEGOCLOUD, like you can see here, deployment, developer friendly SDK, API resources, and supportive tech guidance. Okay, so all this information is available on the website of ZEGOCLOUD. Here you can see that 500 plus million end users annually, 3 plus billion daily call minutes, and 212 countries and religions. Okay, so all this information and statistics you can see, and get started for free. You will get 10,000 free minutes for signing up. No credit card to start. Always know what to pay, what you pay, and unlock the right solution. And you can see products like video calling, voice calling, live streaming, in-app chat, AI effects, and all this information, I mean all these features are available. If you want to use any specific feature or SDK, so you can proceed with that. And their documentation is also very simple to use, like you can see that we have started with this UIkits. Okay, and it was very simple to start and integrate the functionality inside the application, and now we are able to make video call without any complex coding. Okay, it was just, you can say, 10 to 50 lines of code, and you are boom, you are ready to make a call with someone. Okay, so you can see that UIkits is very easy to use, easy to integrate, and simple, and very affordable. You don't have to pay a lot of money, or you can say you can start with free for, and also you don't have to pay money for that, because first 10,000 minutes is free. Okay guys, so you can see the tutorials, tech support, SDK download, documentation, everything is given in this website. So you can proceed with the functionality, the SDK that you want to integrate. And solution, they have multiple solutions. They have for different sector or domain solutions as well. It's not important that if you want to create a video calling app or chatting app, then only you have to go with the ZEGOCLOUD. You can, if you have any social solution, educational purpose related application or software, telehealth, shopping, fitness, so many things they are providing. Developers have documentation, UI kits, SDK support, pricing. All these things are available on the ZEGOCLOUD website. For more information, you can visit the website now and start using ZEGOCLOUD SDK services for creating your software quickly, for saving money, for saving your time. And creating a software is very, you can say, time consuming and expensive process from scratch. But if you use ZEGOCLOUD, so it will save your a lot of time, it will save your money, it will save your teamwork, because you don't have to manage everything from the scratch, because everything is done by the ZEGOCLOUD. Only you have to select the service and pay for it. Okay, but the beginning is free, so you can proceed with creating account. You will get 10,000 of free minutes without paying any money, without any credit card detail. Okay, so you can see the different platforms that ZEGOCLOUD support: Android, iOS, Web, Flutter, React Native, Windows, Mac OS, Electron. All these are working with ZEGOCLOUD. Okay guys, so if you like this tutorial, please like, share and subscribe my channel, and do use ZEGOCLOUD services now. So it is not a sponsored video, it is just a video for showing you that how new developers who are not so good with the programming, okay, but still they are able to create features, still they are able to create application with modern features like video calling, chatting, in-app chat, live streaming. All these functionalities are mandatory if you want to create an application for today's generation. Okay, so